Hello everybody, my name is Kuuribro. Welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia Blind. Last time, found out Emperor Rudolf is dear old daddy. Dear old daddy boy, Daddy-O. Daddy-O's a great restaurant that exists here in town. My mind is a little bit of flutter right now. We need to get the Falchion. Yes, I know I'm mispronouncing it. Don't care. From Milla, who is somewhere on the continent, I don't know where. I thought the end of the act would be happening after those bits of story dump, but apparently I have to go into the castle and explore a little bit, which makes sense because I still haven't seen the end of Fernand or Berkut. Celica just offered herself up to Lord Duma, who you'd think if she was properly viewing the battle, she would know how it ended when the Emperor was like, Duma's crazy bad now, so like kill him, please? Why would she want to save that? Unless she got cut off before the battle ended, but there was no way to really portray that here? I don't know. There's wheels turning. I'm gonna go into the Rigel castle, where people are hanging out.
Long live His Excellency Rudolf II!
No, shut up, that's not me. Don't. Oh, that's also why he said to lay down your arms, because the new emperor will be here. I get it.
Welcome home, Prince Albine.
Oh, this feels weird.
Look how far we've come, Alm. In truth, there were times along the way where I often questioned my choices, but now I do believe them all to have been sound. Thank you, Alm, for being everything I hoped you would be. Enough wool gathering, though. Rigel Castle is in sight.
Inside? We're inside!
Lead us to the end of this wretched war once and for all.
I was just about to say, maybe I should back out and see if there's other characters that will spawn to give me new info, but no, this was just Clive's words for Act 4. Just some strange, unfortunate timing. Let's look around the castle. The massive entry hall suffers from poor lighting and cold, stagnant air. Thick, sturdy doors lead further into the castle. Rigelian banners adorn the hall. Very somber music. Central Hall.
Welcome home, Prince Albine.
You knew the whole time?
I am Mycen, captain of Emperor Rudolph's Imperial Guard.
Am I gonna get this guy now that he's technically on my side?
His Excellency told me everything before facing you in battle. Afterward, I gathered the remnants of his forces and awaited your arrival.
Also, that means that the Emperor just threw away the lives of those soldiers who were his personal guard. Like, we're gonna have this fight. I know I'm probably gonna die. You guys are some of my finest men, but fuck it, right? Let's just kill all of you so that we can make sure the ruse really hits home properly. I don't understand these things sometimes.
He told you everything? Are you telling me he knew he was going to lose? That he expected to die by his own son's hand?
See?
I am afraid I cannot speak to His Excellency's intentions.
Just like, sure, whatever. Kill me, that's fine, but you could have gone out and done a duel for that. Why kill all those soldiers too?
I humbly ask that you visit the throne and listen to what Sir Mycen has to say.
Mycen is here?
Of course he is. He's the only one what can do the story exposition.
I was present when Emperor Rudolf marched on the Temple of Milla.
Also, why did he do that in the first place? That doesn't have an
I know
answer.
the blade he used to seal her power away, the divine falchion, had long been housed in the treasure vaults beneath Duma Tower, though I fear I do not know what became of it after.
All right, examine. What else is here? There's a steel lance. Sure, cool. We could sell that. Steel bow. Great, for the archers we don't have. I guess Olm could use it. Heavy air of solemnity presses down on the castle's central hall. Steel sword. There's a lot of steel here. I'm a little bit beyond this now. The throne room must be beyond that corridor. Let's go forward. Let's hear M-Dog's excuses just after we look around. That looks like a horde symbol. It's a nice throne. Really nice. I mean, most thrones are, but still. Rigelian banners. There's a terrible tension in this room. guess Rudolf has been talking to Jeddah the whole time too, and not really putting forth a lot about that. And Berkut's still kicking around somewhere. All right, what do you got for me? Old MacDonald.
Grandfather, what the hell is going on? What are you doing here? Rudolf said I was his son, and now all these people are calling me a prince.
It's only natural that you're feeling confused.
Also, I'm just gonna interrupt this little solemn dump right here too to say, like, damn, come on, guy, like, come on isn't right. But this actually, like, I was just hit with the realization, a little bit of disappointment, that lords are almost always princes and royalty of some kind. Fire Emblem 7 had one that wasn't in Lyn, and Radiant Dawn, I mean, Path of Radiance had Ike, who was the son of a noble, I guess, but not royalty. Alm was just a fucking farm boy from out in the middle of nowhere. Celica was royalty, but Alm was just a nobody. They took that away. Now he's royalty too. It was, I liked it better when he wasn't. Oh, that's a little bit of uniqueness, and it's gone now.
But there is no denying fact.
Move on.
You are the only son of Emperor Rudolf, scion of the Rigelian imperial bloodline, and true heir to Rigel's throne.
How could you? You knew all this time, and yet you kept it from me. You knew, and you still sent me off to kill my own father.
Please remain calm, Alm.
I was very high at the time.
Let me explain. Best I start at the very beginning.
And also all of the times from then until now.
As you well know, Valentia has always been divided north from south, split between the two gods, Milla and Duma. But their involvement with mankind eventually grew too deep. When madness takes a god, man is lost. And where gods meet ruin, men die too. That is the plight Valentia now faces.
You're saying the gods are dying?
It sure seems like it.
I fear so. Rudolf was among the first to understand the signs. He saw Duma's growing madness and knew it for a harbinger of ruin. But then you were born, Alm.
What does that have to do with any of this?
You bore the brand, sign of the hero who would rise to save Valentia. Hearing that prophecy, Rudolf knew you must be kept hidden from the faithful.
I guess Duma did have its devout followers.
He concealed the news of your birth and entrusted you to me and Sophia. I will never forget the pain on his face when he placed you in my arms. That day marked a change in him. He donned the mantle of one who would destroy the old world order, one who'd free men to live by their own power, even if they hated him for it. He knew such heresy would bring forth those who wished for his death. So for that death to come at the hand of his beloved son was a mercy. He told me himself that he could imagine no more peaceful end.
And what of my peace?
This is not the time for mourning or self-pity, boy.
We're talking about some world-ending stuff here. Get over it.
Rudolph's purpose now falls to you. The true foe you must defeat is Duma, as well as the zealots tainted by his madness, who seek control of Valentia. Jeddah and his Duma faithful. If you do not hurry, Celica's life will also be in peril.
Oh gods, Celica!
I forgot all about her.
She set out in search of Duma in order to save Milla.
A passage beneath this castle leads to the Temple of Duma.
Oh, thank God.
Go, Alm. Go and finish this. Return the mad god Duma to the darkness from whence he came.
Mycen join you. Cool. That's a close-up.
His whole story was a lie.
That's a super close-up.
Alm's youth, his days of training with Mycen, all were but calculations in a far-reaching plot by his lord father, Emperor Rudolf. Alm had taken his father's life, and that sadness would stay with him always. But destiny would not permit this son of the brand to simply walk away. Valentia lay yet in the grip of Duma, the wicked god, the war father, as well as Alm's dear Celica, who would become Duma's willing servant.
Willing, I don't like that word willing. There was some intense amounts of arm twisting going on there. Act 5, together to the end. So how much is there in Act 5? Is it going to be another Act 3 or 4 length? I somehow doubt it.
It's not possible.
What's up, Berkut?
Alm is the Emperor's true son?
Yep, and that also means that according to your weird, messed up logic of stuff, you're always destined to die to me. Not die, but lose to me, because I'm apparently fucking secret prince royalty and
Which makes him the rightful successor to the Imperial throne. All this time, all the effort, what has it all been for? No, it isn't true. It can't be. I refuse to believe it. Nothing but lies. 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 Lies.
Why would they lie, dude? Everybody in that room was just talking to themselves. They're like, yeah, this is seriously just like how it's going. And Berkut's like watching from a grate in the corner and being like, they're out to get me.
Is that
Oh.
an altar?
Oh, Berkut's gonna become a faithful, isn't he?
How did I get here? What's happening?
Berkut's gonna go corrupted. Did I already kill Fernand?
Who are you?
Heed me, you thirst for power. Call to me, accept me unto your soul.
That voice. Duma? Is it really you? What?
Lord Berkut!
Oh yeah, he had a fiance too.
Linnea.
I've been looking all over for you. This is the last place I would have expected to find you. You always hated the faithful, after all.
This is true. But then I had the throne snatched from under me by some magical heir.
I'm pissed about it too, buddy.
Applying the gods' mercies is what men do in hopeless situations. Is it not?
I didn't mean. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. Please don't despair so. Alm seems a kind and generous man. I'm certain he'll treat you fair.
And I'm to be content with that?
You better be.
I wanted to beat him, Linnea. To dispatch him and claim the throne. I wanted to make you my empress. And hold all Valentia in our palms together.
Oh yeah, he's really the mad one.
But what of those dreams now?
You get over it, buddy. Shit happens, all right? I found out I'm a prince. I'm not happy about that either.
Even Rigel alone is now forever beyond my grasp. So I'm to live in this Alm's shadow? Throw myself upon his mercy?
Only if you continue comparing yourself to the possibility of Emperor, you can live a very fulfilled life while not vying for ultimate power of all the land.
I would sooner an honorable death at the executioner's blade.
Berkut! You mustn't say such things. I never. The truth is, I never wanted to be Empress.
What?
So this, which is supposed to calm him, is actually going to, dollars to donuts bet, make him even crazier.
To stand at your side is all I've ever desired. I don't care if you're the Emperor or a swineherd, so long as we... Berkut?
You too, Linnea?
What?
Were you laughing along with them? Rudolf, Mycen, and all the rest? Watching me toil away while you knew I would never become Emperor?
Voice acting's really good, though. Haven't said that since Act 1.
Was every kind word part of the act? Every smile an act of pity?
This guy's throat must have gone through some rough times for this amount of self-grieving screeching.
Berkut, you're frightening me.
Duma. Oh, ancient god, I call out to you now. Grant me the power to set this land to ruin, for good and all. Take of me what price you will. I care not anymore.
That's a bad time. That's a super not happy fun time. Ooh, scene though. Happy fun times on this.
Lord Berkut!
There he is. I knew I hadn't finished him yet.
Lord Berkut?
Oh, wait, what? Why? Did he kill her?
Who are you? What have you done to Lady Renea?
Oh. Oh, she got consumed. Oh, she got soul consumed. He very insane. Sure.
Grandfather, what's this door?
It leads to the altar beneath Duma Tower, but know that it is a path not easily returned from. Prepare well before you enter.
So this is your last, like... It's not gonna be like behind the boss. Behind the door is the boss. There's gonna be some stuff. But it's like... point of no return. That's what I was thinking of.
A moment, Prince Albine.
Please don't call me that.
I ask that you show Lord Berkut compassion.
No can do! Mickey D #2.
He weighed heavy on Emperor Rudolf's mind for many years. The Emperor knew that keeping the boy in ignorance could only bring him pain. And yet, the prospect of your being discovered was too great a risk. Still, Berkut was his nephew, and the same age as the son he parted with. So I beg leniency of you, if only to respect Emperor Rudolf's wishes.
Not gonna happen. He's really gonna die. Like, so much gonna die. That is one creepy looking door. What do we have here? Memory prism. I was also told there was a memory prism in another place that I forgot about now. I can't remember what it was. There was one in, like, in the village near Zeke and Tatiana, so I should go check out that. But I really don't want to fight through those dragons again is the thing. Temple of Duma to ground floor. Let's see if the dragons are still there. Maybe they've backed off. Maybe I'll be super lucky. Hey, they did back off. Excellent. All right, sure. So let's stop in here. Also, I've got a bit of gold and stuff to spend. And there were also those extra side quests that I was never able to fully figure out how to finish. There was the one with the... No, I finished the one with the lady and her husband. But there was the one with the lady and her son. Like, it was hidden over here somewhere. That guy's still hanging out with his steel spears, but I can't get over there. I've never been able to get over there. Anyways, yeah, where was that that one? In search of his son. Never figured out the end of that. But anyways, there were two here. What are these? Unbreakable shield. If you bring him 4 dragon scales, he'll forge a Draco shield that is the strongest in existence. I don't know where I was supposed to get those dragon scales. I had one on Celica's side and I sent it over, but I don't know where the rest of them could have come from. Dazzling Delicacy, Duma Moss, Yogurt, and an Orange. I don't think I have those things either. I'm pretty sure oranges only exist on Celica's side. Inventory. Or at least they did exist here, but then I ate them all, and now I have no oranges. So that one's not getting done either. Let's just stop in, see if we can figure out where that prism was. There it is. Also, hey Claire.
Salutations, Alm.
You're very sad.
I seem down. Oh, not at all. Not at all.
Can't hide it from
I
me.
simply missed my manner in Sophia.
Oh, you're being prissy blonde bitch. All right.
My parents, my nursemaid, the ladies in waiting and servants. I wonder what they're all doing right now. If they knew I was washing my own hands before supper.
Oh, the humanity.
And a supper of dried fish at that. They would simply keel over in shock. Oh, but it would be fun to look fine for a change and attend a grand ball. Do you dance, Alm?
No.
Oh, I see. Well, never fear. You can learn from me. That is to say, well, when the war is over, I was wondering if we might have a dance. Just one dance. It would mean so very much to me.
Alright, fine, I guess. I'm not much of a dancer. Examine. Memory prism. There it is. Okay. Let's bail back out again. Because I want to look at these things. And also look at good Sir Mycen, who is one ranking below the Zeke that we just picked up. Then again, Zeke also has a weapon, and Mycen does not. Resistance of 8, that's pretty good. Defense of 18, that's pretty good. Not much for luck, not much for speed. His skill is equivalent, and he's got 1 more point of attack. So just comparing him to the other Gold Knight I recruited in this area, Mycen is... he's got a couple more points in defense. Mycen is slightly better. Pretty tough. For like... actually, I guess pretty standard for this point in the game, because Claire is tougher than that. Faye and Forsyth are tougher than that. Cliff is way stronger than that. Alm and Tobin are both pretty good right now. A useful addition. I'm sure I'll find a place to put him. So let's head on up here. And before we do that, turn wheel, memory prisms. Catch up on these. The Lasting Promise and Drifter from a Distant Land, this one. Well, this was the Zeke one.
Another day of fine weather. I love stretching my legs in the morning. Perhaps I'll gather some shells. Huh?
You're not a shell.
Who's there?
Get back in the ocean. Fake shell, zombie shell.
He appears badly wounded. Is he dead? He's alive. Are you all right? Stay with me.
Nina.
Huh? Is that someone's name? What am I doing? I need to go get help before he keels over. I'll be right back. You just hold on.
He'll be fine. My understanding is that this guy shows up in about 4 different Fire Emblem games under different names. I do no reason why.
Where am I?
You're awake. Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were dead for sure. I found you collapsed by the shore earlier. You were gravely injured.
Who are you?
My name is Tatiana. I work here at the church. What's your name?
My name is...
Yes?
It's already dreamboated.
I cannot remember. Who am I? From whence did I come? These things are a mystery to me.
Oh, goodness. You're one of those types.
One of those types. Goddamn amnesiacs washing one up on the shore every week in these parts.
I apologize for the trouble.
It's all right. It seems as if everyone's losing their memory in these times.
She's actually nervous. That's what she's really thinking.
Still, how are we going to inform your family that you're safe? They must be worried sick. Oh, yes, that is to say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you something else to fret over. I'm sure we'll get it all worked out. You should rest in the meantime.
Yes, rest.
You'll be all right. I know you will. I'm taking care of you now, after all.
And did he come in his, like, Admiral Pauldron long jacket.
You would do that?
It would be my honor. You can stay here as long as you like, even after you get better. Of course, once you're on your feet, there's cleaning to do, wood to chop.
Sorry for the yawns.
But your only job right now is to heal.
Why are you being so kind to me? What am I to you but a stranger? Another gaping maw to feed.
Dude's got a point.
I wasn't aware kindness needed an explanation beyond itself. When someone is in trouble, you help them. That's common decency.
Yeah, but you're Rigelians. They're like Republicans. Sorry.
And from the moment I saw you, I knew I couldn't leave you.
What?
Well, I could see you were hurting. And, not just on the surface. Oops, I really need to stop laying on the misery. Sorry again. But I am here to help you. I mean it. So lean on me and let me be your crutch for as long as it takes.
Thank you, Tatiana.
Yay? I don't know. I got nothing for that one. Nice character bit. I got nothing. This one though.
Rudolf, are you here?
This is gonna be a lot like that Fernand one, I believe.
It's me, Mycen. I've come here as promised.
Ah, Mycen.
Now that I'm looking at their armor side by side, they do have some weirdly similar shapes to them as well. Mycen's armor never did match in too well with the Zophians.
It has been too long. Thank you for answering my call.
There you are, my friend. I must say, I never thought I would set foot on Rigelian soil again. Now, pray tell, what was so urgent that you summoned me here? I know it cannot be to simply reminisce on days gone by.
Alas, I fear not. Mycen, in all my years, I have never known a truer friend than you. You are the only man I can trust with this. Here.
An infant?
Take this baby.
Rudolf, is this your...
My son, yes. He was only just born. His name is Alm.
I don't know what happened to his mother.
I want you to take him to Sophia and raise him as your own.
I think she fell off a cliff somewhere.
Are you mad? What father would hand off his newborn child? I love you most dear, but I must know the reason for this request.
Yes, the reason. Alm here is destined to one day champion Valentia.
How can you know this?
Look at his left hand.
The brand.
Indeed. 2 children with such a mark are prophesied to save Valentia from ruin. And now my son has been born with it. I also hear tale of a newborn Zophian princess who has this selfsame mark.
2 children. Then Valentia's end is drawing near. Is Duma's madness to blame?
Yes, his time is running short.
I see.
Mycen, I have to draw first blood. I must awaken the people to their potential, their own strength, and stop them from leaning so hard on the blessings and precepts of gods. I know the people will rise up against me for what I do, but as a father, nothing would make me prouder than for Alm to lead them.
Rudolf.
Promise me, my friend. Promise you will shape my boy into a true champion before that day comes.
And that's why he trained him so hard at the farm.
If he stays in Rigel, the Duma faithful will doubtless attempt to take his life.
And probably why he took him to the literal furthest point away from Rigel on the continent that he could reach.
I want none to know of him, so he has a chance to grow up hale and happy. This is the only thing I can do for him as his father.
Very well, my friend. I promise to take care of him. I'll do what it takes to make him the finest champion Valentia could ask for.
Thank you, Mycen. Goodbye, Alm. May you never forget how to be kind. When next we meet, my son, it will be on the fields of war.
Rudolf.
Oh. Okay, well, I want to dive into the catacombs, but this on its own has also been like a good chunk for an episode, and I'm on the tired side, so I'm gonna call this one here, and next time start off chapter 5 proper. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button down below, consider subscribing if you've not already. If you know anybody who likes this type of series, share it around. We're nearing the end. It's been a not bad story so far. Not bad gameplay. Happy to have started my hard mode playthrough in my off time. I'm grinding like mad though. It's just gonna bend this thing over my knee. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have a good night.